All right, before we get started today, I feel like I have to give an update on what has happened in my minion hall, my trading hall. Everything's going actually surprisingly well, despite how terrible everything was before. Look at this. Look at this. We got peoples. We got peoples. Yeah, we got let me kind of introduce you to some of the gang here. We've got Thorne Michaels over here. Yeah, we got Brooks selling books. Okay, we've got the Power of Thor, Agatha Sharpness. What's up? So we're doing really well. We've done, like, look at this. And all these guys, for the most part, have all got the buffs, the deals and such. So all I know is this has been an eventual success, and I am doing this first thing in Season 3. When we get to Earth 3, I am going to set up a, I guess it won't be a minion hall because I won't be a supervillain anymore, but yeah, trading hall is a must. And now I feel far more confident. So that goal has been accomplished. And I figured out what happened to my iron farm, or my iron golems. They're all down there. So maybe I can actually like change this, since my, whatchamacallit, my mob farm is not working appropriately. Maybe I just need to retool this to become my new iron farm. And then maybe that would be great. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I'm encouraged. Things are happening here at Old Mount Zoom. What's up, everyone? Flashcraft, where life is good, but it could be better. Hey, everybody, it's Beau here from Flash TV Talk, and yeah, we are here back on Flashcraft, and as you can see, your Supreme Leader of Earth 2 has delivered. Look at that beautiful sign right there. Central City covered. We got EOTech drones that are hovering it up, keeping it above the city. And like I mentioned last time, I mean, it's a little tricky. In hindsight, maybe like a block or two higher wouldn't have hurt, but I don't know. I think it's okay. If we needed to, we could trim the trees by a little bit, but I think for the moment it's good. Yeah, and there you go. We need to get rid of that old sign. In fact, let's work on that. You'll also notice that the road is here. We'll come back. We'll come back to that sign. We're going to come back to that sign. But as you can see, the road is here that takes you right into the city. We've got our Flashcraft flag of Central City, the exact same color scheme. I might have reversed the yellow and the red, but it's still, it still represents Flashcraft, I think, quite well. And so you come over here, you've got, the walkways as they have been, but this is new. We head over this way, and look at this. We got some paths over here. This one takes you right to the historic district. Now, I have not, I cleaned up this little archway a bit, but I haven't yet done the security work that this thing needs to be able to, clearly identify what is the historic district, and also make sure that we don't have any more creeper attacks there, as well as fill in the holes. That is something that is still very much needed. But I did add this nice path and walkway that brings us to the bridge that I've also kind of adjusted, that leads us right over to City Hall. So there you go. We've been making some progress here on Flashcraft. Your Supreme Leader is doing right by the city. Make sure everybody knows that, okay? I may be a supervillain, but again, the goal is control, right? Like, I want to do what's right for the people. I want them, to love the Supreme Leader, to love the work that I'm doing. Oh, speaking of which, looks like that EOTech sign is, the corrosion is, look at that. Still coming in right there and there. It looks also like the blocks, the ones that are kind of, I forget the names of the new ones, but the ones that are like, 4-in-1 as opposed to like the one chunk, type looking thing. Those seem more susceptible to corrosion, but that also might be a coincidence. I love having this. I love also just like it being in kind of our public place as well, so we can kind of watch it over time and see how it changes. And hey, how's it going? Whoa! Okay, well, thank you for that. As you can see, as our friend, kind of the zombie here, has decided to push me off of the ledge, you'll notice that the ledge is actually grass, because I've also grassed up the area, at least on the front. This is still obviously desert over here. I've kind of grassed up this area, kind of made it a little bit more connected with everything. I also grassed up the area over here. I really want Central City to kind of, be a little bit more grassy, if you will. And then, the desert be kind of outside the city, and then it's clear what's inside the city. This sand right here, I need to check with Fox to make sure he's okay with it, but I intend to kind of do a concrete... Ooh. All right, you know what? We're getting attacked. So let's hurry up and get some sleep real quick. But point is, I'm trying to get some concrete over here. And hang on, the white lantern, the black lantern, white lantern looks a little different. Hang on. This is, I'm just now noticing this. Huh. Interesting. All right, so as you recall, the White Lantern was one of many buildings that was in time flux because of, our time fluid leaking out from my time machine. And, of course, EOTech has been working to extract the time fluid. And then you've got, different buildings have kind of like tried to, incorporate different things to maintain temporal flux. Look at this. Actually, the wool shop is looking pretty solid. Nope. It's still in temporal flux. So interesting. But the White Lantern, which is kind of turning into a Black Lantern, is it possible that maybe time is catching up? So we were kind of seeing a future iteration, and now we've actually started entering into, the future has become the present. I don't know. That is interesting. I was not expecting this. I was not expecting. So this is interesting. We will have to keep an eye on what's going on here with the White Lantern becoming the Black Lantern. But as I was saying, I do need to check with Fox about the base of it, because he kind of built out this area, and originally he used sand because this was all sand. And so I just want to make sure he's cool with me coming in and possibly doing like some gray concrete, kind of giving that kind of almost, like a dam type of feel. I don't know. We'll see what he says. And speaking of messing with other people's stuff, so I mentioned that I kind of wanted to fortify the central, the town hall, right? City Hall. This is kind of on my to-do list, is to fortify town hall, especially because, the resistance is out there, and I'm trying to win them over by making vast improvements to the city and that sort of thing. But I don't want to overplay my hand. And, I know that Will has worked very hard on this, and it's very much done in his style. And I don't want to, I might make some slight changes, just some slight changes, but, yeah, I think we'll probably leave it mostly as is. Now, if the resistance starts getting, particularly aggressive, we may have to fortify. So we'll just end up seeing what ends up happening there. But today I wanted to show you another thing, not just all the vast improvements I've been making towards Central City, but I also want to show you another update that has happened here on Flashcraft. Now, as you recall, originally we were looking at building the new Star Labs, or the Star Labs of Earth 2, over here. And the mindset was, or at least my original thought was, that, if you think about from Spawn, it'd be cool if not just you saw the Hall of Justice, but you kind of saw over the back, over that way, Star Labs. And it's not necessarily a bad idea, but Star Labs is very much a part of Central City. And Central City has kind of become its own kind of community collective build that I think we're all very proud of. And it's been a lot of fun. It's been the kind of the location of a lot of our storylines this season. And I think the concept of us building a city together is something that's definitely going to carry on into Earth 3. And so, we want, if this is truly going to be Central City, it needs to have Star Labs as part of its own skyline. And fortunately, since we actually very specifically wanted to have roads that led out to our bases from Central City, we or more specifically I, had created this massive road out on the backside of Central City that led to nowhere, because LX Tram came along, which is great, and provided a way to connect me and Fox's base, and so that we didn't need a traditional road because we actually had a railroad system. And so we were, we were within our our mandate by the city to connect our bases. Yeah. So anyway, all that to say that it left a bit of an eyesore back there, but it also left a bit of a gap. Because as you can see, we've got kind of the LexCorp Plaza kind of standing tall here. We've got the Central City Citizen and Cadmus and the White Lantern and Town Hall over that side. But we just kind of have this, big area over here. And what better way to fill that in than putting Star Labs and really kind of completing the skyline? And so it's the absolute perfect spot to put our Star Labs. And Star Labs, of course, that's what kind of started Flashcraft in Earth. I mean, with Earth 1. And what better way than to finish strong in Earth 2 than building our Star Labs? So here we go. This is the site. This is the build site. We've got we've moved our Flashcraft banners, our Flash banners over here. And this ideally will be kind of the edge, the first kind of wall. Beall is in charge of getting our circle right, as he is the best man for the job there. What is that? Hang on. Sorry. What is this? Look at this. What is this? Huh. This is like a crater of some sort. Is this a thing? Is this like a Minecraft thing? Because look, this is clearly not built, because then the sand wouldn't be burning like this, right? Because you need netherrack or netherrock. Is this like a... Did something fall here? No? There's not like a treasure chest or something like that? This is the strangest thing. I've never seen this before. Okay, if y'all know what this is all about, then tell me, because this is... I'm gonna have to look into that. That's crazy. Well, regardless... did something crash land? Did Superman land here? Like it looks like there was like some sort of like outer space crater type situation, but this is wild. It's very cool. I just don't know what it is. So we'll have to keep an eye on that. But yes, Star Labs. A lot of things to keep our eyes on here. As you can see, it's above ground, and then the notion here is that we are going to kind of build out, much like we did back here. We're going to build out this area and have a nice little space underneath it for, the interior. My hope is that we can build the exterior relatively quickly, a lot quicker than we did the first time around, because obviously we're late into a season. We've got a ton more resources. We have a ton more knowledge than we did back then. We should be able to get that exterior relatively quickly, and then we can start working on the interior, which will be interesting. We'll probably want a couple of floors. We'll need the loft. We'll want to build the speed lab and kind of all that kind of good stuff. So this will be a lot of fun. And just based on, especially like the towers, the 3 towers, they should loom nice and tall over the city and add to the skyline in a really exciting way. EOTech has our supplies right here. They've kind of dropped in a supply drone for us to fill up what we need. And so right now we're supposed to be getting concrete, quartz, glass. Yeah, we go with some deep slate. And actually, I need to drop off some of that concrete there. Oh, right. Look at that. The quartz is coming in strong. Oh, you love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. We got some spares as well. Let's see. Concrete-wise, I think actually... All right, so I know for a fact I am out of white concrete. And it ends up being one of the most common blocks I use. But sticks and stones, I love Fox. We all love Fox. We absolutely love Fox. But Fox has typically, as you can see behind me, anything that I start selling, he starts selling. And generally, 1 diamond per stack. Yeah. So, like, typically at better prices than I sell mine. Oh, wait, what? That's confusing. Bones. Okay, that's miscellaneous items. I thought he had some concrete. Yeah, concrete. Look at this. He's got an entire concrete store with dyes. And yep, there's the concrete. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much is his prices? So I think he said that he was going to cut the city a deal. Whoa, hello. What is this? What is this? Hello? Hello down there. What is this? What is going on? What is going on here on Flashcraft? We've got white lanterns becoming black lanterns. We have weird, strange crater with glitch out fire and all kinds of stuff going on. Oh, is that a pressure plate? What? Okay. Item hopper. I wonder what this is about. That look like anything to you? Huh. Crater from outer space. Over the desert. What is going on? Where are we? What the what? What? Okay, so he's got some sort of like massive super smelter. Is that time fluid? Is he converting time fluid? Like, look at this. Look at this. This is time fluid. Look at this. I thought EOTech was taking care of the time fluid, but it looks like someone else has been tapping into this particular resource. Someone else has been tapping into this particular resource. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Brainiac? Brainiac has come to Central City. Brainiac has come to... This is not a drill. This is not a drill, people. Brainiac is here in Central City. Look at this. He's got his own little spaceship throne. Look at that. What, lava roof? I'm guessing this is just for mining. But for some reason, this feels very nefarious. I'm guessing this is like the hive mind. I think this is the brain of Brainiac. I think we're actually in Brainiac's brain right now. All right, so we got a giant map of Central City. What does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? I don't know what any of this means. Okay, all right. I'm so confused. But there's one thing I am sure about, and that is that Central City isn't big enough for 2 supervillains, all right? It ain't happening. It ain't happening, Brainiac. This is my turf. So if you think that you're ready to go toe-to-toe with the Supreme Leader, the head of LexCorp, the head of EOTech, the OG Ra's al Ghul, oh man, you got another thing coming. So come on, let's go, Brainiac. I don't even know what you're up to, but I know that if you think that you can just take my time fluid and turn it into your personal little, I don't know, battery packs or whatever this is. Let's see, it looks like it's coming in here. He's converting it to fluid, and then the fluid's going in here, and it's converting it into whatever this is, which seems to be turning it into this, which I'm guessing goes and turns into this. I don't know what these things are. I know that these things are made with my time fluid, and I know that Brainiac wants them for something. So, all right, we need to get out of here. This is interesting. How do we, man? Okay, all right. It's concerning. And also, that seems to make a lot more sense. So Brainiac must have like crash landed in from space, set up shop underneath Fox's base, started tapping into my time fluid, and is going to do something. You know, if he was a good supervillain, he'd write all of his plans out and put them out for other people to find. I mean, I'm just saying that's what I do. Although I do make it kind of hard to find. Maybe there's plans down there. I don't know. But regardless, things are getting a little interesting here on Flashcraft. We've got Brainiac has entered the scene. We have got a new Central City sign, and I just realized I'm standing under the original Central City sign. But you know what? I think I'm going to leave this one up. We've got to defend Earth 2. I have to defend Earth 2. And I intend to do it with all the resources that I have available. So that's what's going to happen. That needs to go down. Stay tuned. Things are getting intense here on Flashcraft. But you know what? I feel like I still need to do something. Like this is still in need of, you know, some attention. Like the people need to know who their leader is. Yeah. Okay, you know what? I was gonna sign off, but we need to get this thing done. Let's do it. Much better. I think that's it. You know, I think that's it. That's gonna strike fear into the heart of Brainiac, and I think that, you know, this sends a message of, I think, security to the people of Central City, to know that their supreme leader has their back. Not gonna stand for any alien invasions. That's right. Bring it on, Brainiac. We're coming for you. Until next time, goodbye.